This is the most powerful manifestation technique I'm using at the moment, and it's working for me like a charm. It's called the of course method, and here's how it goes. The most powerful manifestations will come when you let go of the how and you just know. This is one manifestation technique that I've been using for a long time now that really works for me. The reason it works so well is because it puts your mind into a state of expectation. You can combine all of the methods in order to speed up your manifestations. They all work in tandem together, none of them will sabotage one another. So maybe it has another name, but I call it the of course method, and it goes like this. Now, you can do this as affirmations, or you can write it in your journal, or we know I like to write on the mirror. So I do these, of course, affirmations on the mirror and in my journal, and then I read them out loud in my head. This method puts your mind into a state of expectation. So you are expecting these things. So you need to have your list of manifestations, the things that you want and desire, and they need to be specific. Your desires always need to be specific. It can't be, I want to get rich. It needs to be how much money you want. So let's talk about money. Let's use money as an example. Say you want to manifest £10,000. In the of course method, you want to write, of course I deserve earning £10,000. Of course I deserve receiving £10,000. Of course I am worthy of £10,000. So the sentence always starts with of course, and then it follows with whatever you want to follow it with. I do this day to day. I think of some things in the morning that I want to happen in the day, and then I write down, of course I. Of course I find sometimes when I go out, women have funny energy with me. So a personal favorite of mine is to put, of course everyone treats me nicely. Of course everyone respects my energy. Now this can be for material things or non-material things, like feelings that you want to feel. If you want to feel confident, like every morning I put, of course I'm confident in myself. Of course this is going to be a great day. Of course everything works out for me. Of course there's a divine plan. So I set up my day like this, so that my mind is in a state of expectation to receive good things. Of course everyone's kind to me. Of course I have received good surprises all day. And when I do this, it's just setting the expectation that, of course, this happens. Like, there's no other way. Of course, it makes everything really normalized. And that's when you manifest the most powerfully, when things feel normal, when your desires are normal. If you want to drive a Ferrari, for example, it should feel normal to take those keys and go and get in your Ferrari. If you want money in the bank, it should feel normal to